Hi, I'm Madison and today I am here with the very special guest. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Good afternoon or good evening. I'm Barbara Chambers. I am the City Code Enforcement Officer, and I have been here for 13 years working for the City of Clawson.
And what exactly is a code enforcer for people who might not know?
There is, at the time, 2 code officers, and we both go through the city streets and the businesses and residents with a complaint that may be called into our office. There's a concern of something that the resident doesn't know how to handle or is in question about. We would enforce parking on the front lawn. You have to shovel your snow. You have to cut your grass when it's 8 inches or longer. If there's a fence issue and then there's neighborhood trouble, the code officer handles property and maintenance of it. The police handle people. So if there's a fundamental issue going on between neighborhood trouble, the police will handle it first, then they will hand the report over to our department and we will go out and investigate.
All right, and how many people are your department? It's you and another partner, right?
The code office is in the building department. There's a building official, there's 2 administrative assistants, there's 2 code officers, the fire marshal, and the community developer.
All right, so it's a bunch of people.
It's a bunch.
All right, interesting. So what would you say is one of the biggest problems, or what are some big problems here in Clawson?
Okay, in the city of Clawson, population 11,000 with 5,000 lots, we come across nature. Nature drops snow down and people don't shovel their sidewalk, and that's a dangerous situation for a person in a wheelchair. They don't cut their grass and they leave it grow over 12 inches. We have wild animals. We could have skunks, rats. They will bury themselves in those kinds of conditions for protection, so we have to make sure the lawns are cut. We have issues of fencing, limbs hanging over someone's yard that could be dangerous. And a lot of people just need to talk and ask questions, and that's why we're there. Our office is open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
All right, great to know. And I know there's a rodent problem here in Clawson.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
The rodents come in 2 ways. They may come in on a garbage truck. They ride through the areas and they stop, and that could be a traveling thing for the rodent. They also come in on deliveries for different restaurants. They drop off the truck, or they just continue to be in a place that's not taken care of. If there's hoarding and people have a lot of brush, they have a lot of containers, the rats are underground and they go from one yard to another yard, come up and look around. If you have a very neat yard, you won't necessarily have rats, but they could be next door to you for a person who hasn't maintained your yard or can't because of age.
And if someone sees a rodent in their yard and their home, what are some things they can do to prevent this? What can they do to call you?
Well, a couple of items. First of all, you can call the city and make a complaint. Give us your address and phone number. We will do an inspection with your permission to enter your property. The second thing is have trash cans with bags inside with lids tightly on top, because rodents will chew around the outside rim. If you're going to have limbs, put them in a trash can. Don't lay them on the ground, because the rodent will use that as a harborage. They do drink water, so they need water, they need food, and they need a place to hide. Okay,
it's all very informative and really great to know. Is there anything else you want people of Clawson to know? Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Well, the city hires code enforcement officers to be a specialty for the residents. If you have questions, we'd like you to call us and we'll try to answer those for you. We love our city. We want it to be a healthy and safe place in which to live and enjoy. And we're trying to protect the city from things that maybe the resident has not enough knowledge about.
All right, well, perfect. Thank you so much for all this great information.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Okay, thank you, everyone.